Hey guys, this is Kenuda here with some more Sunless Z, and I have not actually decided where we're going to go. I think we will head out to the east. Just gonna chug along here. We actually seem to be picking up speed suddenly. I'm going to leave my lights on for now, even though it's going to use up a lot of fuel. I would rather not suffer as much terror. Oh yes, this is an interesting little thing. The light boats. You can find them in different locations, providing light. And I have a Z story now. Yeah. Okay. There's Moody's Lighthouse. Let's see. You raise my mirrors, which I want. Here the wilder airs mingle with the airs of the near reaches. Demo's Gate, named for navigator lost above. How did his bones come below? Wait, did I just go? Oh wow, this is actually exactly where I need to go for the Admiralty Commission. The Iron and Misery Company Funging Station. I don't know what the hell a funging station. Oh, fungus. Okay. I&M has a funger operation here. Sorry about that. Felling giant bulligus shrooms for building materials, harvesting curuli for its medicinal properties. Okay, give the pass sign to the affable factor. Yes, I have it here. The courier ship to Mount Palmerston stopped off to resupply. Tell the Admiralty, tell them I miss my children. Tell them I can't take it here much longer. The spores, the dark. Gather that. Let's see. I'm gonna gather some supplies here. And I was unlucky. Think I'll be harvest yet. Wow. Okay then. Let's do it again. One more time. There we go. Got me one supply. I'm headed back to London to turn in that strategic stuff. Huh? Oh god, pirate ship. I am not going to face that right now. Nope. Turn the lights off so they don't know where the hell I am. And let's get the hell out of here. I do not have the hull to face something like that. Let's see. I have not actually ever turned in a strategic plan. I've gotten strategic information, but I always turn them into vital information, so I don't know what the strategic information does. But we shall find out. And something awaits me in port. It is currently December 14th. 1887, which means it is now 21 years after the invasion of Hell. A little detour via Mount Palmerston with a few articles of cargo. So that means I need to head to the north. An unstamped crate of brilliant souls. Let's see. He's hard to read with those glasses, but he reads the summary intently. Satisfactory, he says at last. Eminently satisfactory, actually. Good work. Take this for your trouble. The clerk will see you paid. Gained a favor, 150 echoes, and lost the strategic stuff. Submit my port report. Demo Island, or Demo Gate. A fuel, a favor, and 20 echoes. Sweet. What do you need? No. Retrieve strategic information from the Avid Horizon, somewhere northeast of London. Okay. So let's see, who wants to join me this time? Ooh, the Genial Magician. He increases veils and mirrors. Yeah, I've always wondered what the hell he does. Officer, Genial Magician. Let's speak to him for a second. Dispel the darkness. He's mentioned before that he was in the theater. Could he arrange a diversion to improve morale? Some very particular materials, a live specimen, an outlandish artifact, 2 bales of parabola linen, and some firkin of prisoner's honey. Okay then. Let's see. I'm sure your pages is at least 20 points higher than your irons. That's going to be difficult. And he increases my veils up to 100. I'm going to avoid asking him about himself for now. Just because I need the supplies. Let's get some fuel and some supplies, and we are going to head to the north. To the north! I know where Mount Palmerston is not. It is not directly to the north. That is where Wither and Codex are. But I know Mount Palmerston is to the north, but I don't know exactly where north it is. Oh, and I'm gonna stop by Hunter's Keep to get some to get a free supply. I'll try and take the lights so I can save on fuel as much as possible. Reconnoiter the island, and they're not receiving visitors. Okay then. Oh, that's right. That only happens when something new awaits you at port. Okay, well, to the northeast. Dust, echoes, even a sepia tint to the air. These are the waters around the tomb colonies. Always gotta keep track of where the hell I am. Oh, there's a lighthouse up this way, and what is... Ah, Abbey Rock. Discovered the Sisterhood. Oh, and Shepherd's Wash is around here as well. That's cool. We will stop by Abbey Rock to get a port report. Discovered Westergren's Fire, that's a lighthouse. Abbey Rock. Let's see. They will give 20 echoes for supplies. No thank you. Compile a port report. Search the surroundings. I gained strategic information. Wow. 5 fuel, 5 supplies, and a torpedo component. Nice. Nice. Let us watch the Covenant. Like huge and deadly herons, the sisters stalk along the very tops of the walls. You watch through a spyglass as they leap and whirl, slashing at each other with a variety of frightening weapons. God, one of them just turned a somersault. Alright. There's no shops here, so we will head on. We've got a good bit of supplies and fuel here, so that's good. Flitterstone Isle. Where the hell did I... It's up here. Is that another port? I don't think I've ever seen Flitterstone before. Where's that by Fieldhaven? Have I been to... I don't know if I've seen Fieldhaven before. So let's check this out. It looks a little familiar, but I just don't know. No, I have seen this place. The Shepherd Isles. That's it. Compile my report. In the bleak light of the false stars. Surface oh, right. Yeah. This port report is all rumor and hearsay. And even the Admiralty is like, yeah, we can't really say what's real and what's not. Oh yeah, let's increase my mirrors. And keep heading north. I'm actually going to head straight north from here. And I will make judicious use of my Z-Bat. The Chapel of Lights is some distance to the north. This must be Void's approach. The air crackles with frosty radiations. To the north, the false stars fall in the darkness, and I need to identify that. The Kissinger Vortex. Seriously, discover everything you can in this game. It all gives you fragments, which is exactly what you need. Oh god, there's a blizzard. We have discovered the Chapel of Lights. Excellent, excellent. Apparently the Chapel of Lights is heretics. The Admiralty was saying something about sending a bishop up there to talk a lot, but I don't remember why. Furtive faithful gather in the shadows between the many, many candles. Let's see. A bell tolls in the chapel tower. Cracked iron laughter. Beware, the aisle is full of voices. Let's see. Oh, right, you can eat, but you can't take supplies. So yeah, you can eat for free, but you can't take any supplies with you. Let's see. Gather intelligence. A smiling priest in a red cassock tends the chapel. The congregation are shy of light. They come and go in little ships, and it's strangely difficult to count them. Perhaps some of them are imaginary. Still, you note the name of a ship or two. And that is the Chapel of Lights. It's full of lights, and yet the people in it don't like the lights. Let's... Oh my god, what the hell is that? Oh god. It's violent, that's what it is. Get the fuck away from there. Nope, nope, nope. Heading for the Avid Horizon. This is a good place to get some information and items that I needed for, what's-his-face, the curator. The Gate of the North. Two vast, winged shapes guard a gate of something like resin, smooth but uneven. I need 40 materials for the passage to open the high gate. See, it is deep Gant, the color that remains when all other colors have been eaten. Ice crusts over the crack between its valves. Approach and your breath freezes, falls tinkling in shards from the air. It would be utterly foolish to touch the thing. A merciless wind blows from everywhere to everywhere. It passes without effort through your bridge coat, your flesh, your lungs. The dock lies empty. Retrieve strategic information. From here, but you were given a sign to look for. There it is, carved on one of the pillars of the dock. Pleas for clemency. Below the sign, an authoritative hand has carved this message. If you wish to return to London, if you seek the forgiveness of the Empress, if you will sacrifice all to make amends, record your name and crime. Below are the names of murderers, traitors, hopeless villains who have fled into exile. They've made the icy pilgrimage here to the end of the world to prove their desperation to return home. You record them all, the old and the freshly carved. The Admiralty will pick through the names and make their choice. Now we will gather intelligence. And let's see, there was something needed here. I cannot gain the item that I needed here, at least not yet. Please tell me Mount Nomad is gone. I do not want to face that thing. Teneb is a long way to the east, so we will head that way. I really don't want to go back to London until I have found Mount Palmerston, the reason being that you can get totally fucked over by doing that. Because the port authorities will take the unstamped crate of brilliant souls, and the blind bruiser will beat the shit out of you and your crew. You'll lose like half your crew, and you will gain wounds. It's ridiculous how much shit you will lose. Discovered the Sycamore Arch. We're heading into Frostfound. There was one time I actually journeyed all the way north to the edge of the map, and it turned out to be a horrendous idea. Because it took me to Frostfound, but it also nearly killed me. It took all of my fuel. Well, actually no, it took half of my fuel, all of my supplies, killed half my crew. It was ridiculous. And then it glitched and happened twice and took all my fuel. Let's see, discovered Stoddard's Haven. Ah, here we go, here's the dock. Or at least one of the docks of Frostfound, at least. I think there's another one. Towers and ramps and galleries and stairs of ice, raised and spun like an architect's honey dream. No spider ever wove so complex a web. The towers are utterly pristine, untouched by human life, but a pitiable encampment squats by the dock. Let's see. Oh, that's right, the Sly Navigator wanted to come here. Let's see. Take tea with the squatters at the dock. A surprisingly warm welcome. I've lost terror, and I've gained supplies and fuel. We're keeping the steps for the game of truths, a helpful Riddler fish explains as she fills your cup for the third time. Every year, the people of Arim and Wither meet here for contests. The difference between a question and a riddle. One day, someone will prove themselves enough to enter the castle. You spend a pleasant few hours here, while the tea is supplemented with Irimi liquors, pale Withern beer, and something the riddle fisher describes blandly as snake cake. They offer you fuel and supplies before you leave. We have enough to spare, the Riddle Fisher grins. From time to time, a captain gets lost and comes here, and we always feel bad for them. Let's see. Not all are a Remy or Withern. There's the odd researcher, the occasional deranged ice sculptor, now and then a very cold, very sad, rubbery man. But for the most part, an atmosphere of friendly rivalry reigns. Now, we will let the heat go. Only a few minutes later, you glance back and the navigator is gone. You climb the steps to examine the spot where you saw him last. His coat lies in the snow. His footprints end at the tower wall. You poke through his coat and find a brass telescope from the Khanate, a much annotated chart, tobacco, an alarming quantity of lice. But the navigator is gone. You never see him again. Do I have another officer to replace him with? I do not. Oh well, I do not have a first officer. Maybe he'll show up somewhere. I doubt it, but maybe he'll show up somewhere. Zebat, what do you see? Breet is some distance to the northeast. Okay. Please don't tell me Mount Palmerston is all the fucking way over here. Hopefully they'll give me enough fuel and supplies to... If it is, hopefully they'll give me enough fuel and supplies to get back to Fallen London. Or they'll just warp me there. I doubt they'll warp me there. That would seem way too easy for this game. What have we here? We enter Stormbones. Saint Eligius sends his fire to dance in the air on the deck. Very far away, we see the light of the Ragged Crow. Let's see, just a series of rocks around here. But there's something around here. Discovered the Chungyi Rift. And a lighthouse. Ah, that's the Ragged Crow. Let's see, you can improve my veils. So let's improve it by 2. And it looks like there might be something else over here as well. Maybe just more rocks. You know, I pity the poor fools that have to live in those lighthouses, if anyone does live in those lighthouses. Because that would be really annoying. Why is part of my map not filled in around Frostfound? I don't know. Got another blizzard rolling in, but that's pretty common in the north. I really like this music. This is really interesting music. Real quick, let's identify these, or at least light up these rocks, so we can see them more clearly. Let's see, the Elephhouse Abyss. Let's see, what is this? It's another light. There are just lights out in the ocean to help out, but it may lead to somewhere. Oh, there's 2 lights right next to each other. Palmerston's Reach! This is where I needed to be. There is brimstone on the wind. Well, this place is owned by hell, apparently. Mount Palmerston. Oh, wait, the dock is off in this direction. Oh, fuck. Oh, turn off the light. Faustic Corsair. Fuck you, Blizzard. Fuck you, Blizzard. Get through here. Come on, we need to get the hell away from this guy. At least the Blizzard is actually slowing down my fuel consumption and is severely slowing down that Corsair. Port Palmerston. Exactly where I needed to be. Thank God. Let's see. Alright, and we are out of the blizzard. Discovered Dugan's Maw and the Ambrose Point. Okay. Mount Palmerston. Sullen lights glow green at the jetty's edge. Behind the port buildings, the island is knee-deep in ash. There are ruins here and there of houses destroyed by fire. Far above, the mountain's top flickers red, just for an instant. Oh wow. Chat to the port folk about the Brimstone Convention. There was a revolution in hell, and the aristocracy of devils fled here. Here, they plot in exile. They don't do us any harm. They stay up there, and we stay down here. If hell's fighting itself, that's good for us all, isn't it? Not necessarily. Not necessarily. I have a memory of distant shores, 3 lamentable relics, and 10 terror. How many of them died down here? You could bury them in the ash, but they're so choked and jumbled you might as well leave them here below. The whole island is the unholiest imaginable ground anyway. At least you have souvenirs. 3 grinning skulls and a carven crooked cross. Alright. A hooded figure with a lantern waits at the far end of the quay. You give the hooded shape a sign of recognition. It hisses the reply you expected. You hand over the crate and receive a chitty marked with thief sign. You receive the promised remuneration in London. Well, at least I have enough to get back. Privateer encampment. There was an empty cliff top above the bleak waves. Now it blazes with color. Striped tents, colored flames, the music of pianola and kettle drum. Mustachioed women and languorous men play chess, carve bones, eat cats, and polish their terrifying brass weapons. These are Iron Republic privateers, pirates whose practices contravene the very laws of nature. The Republic is privy to the gossip of hell. Creep close and you may learn impossible secrets. They are numerous, but lost to wine and music. You will have the element of surprise, but it's very hard to know exactly what those weapons will do. I have a better chance... I have to do something. And I have a better chance for attacking, but I could use some impossible secrets. Well, I failed. The Republicans conspire gleefully in a tangled, multifarious pidgin. French, English, polythremic, the languages of hell. You can make out words here and there, liver, thunder, expunge, consume, but it's hard to resolve them into sense. The longer you listen, the less sense it makes, until you begin to fear what effect their infernal whispering is having. When your bosun turns to whisper to you and you hear only the bleating of a goat, you realize it's time to retreat. Holy crap. Okay, guys, with that, I'm going to end this episode off here. I'm going to pause this so that my crew are not feeding themselves while we're in port. So yes, I'm going to end this episode off here. And I hope you guys have enjoyed so far. I'm glad to have finally fucking found Mount Palmerston. This was the first time I've been here successfully with the crate. Last couple of times I've lost the crate and gotten the shit kicked out of me by the blind bruiser. But, hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.